Okay, so for the digital notebook assignment here in Google Classroom, this is basically what the notebook is, right? So this is going to be like our main resource where we're going to have links to everything important for this class, all of our notes. We'll be adding more notes to it, more slides as the semester continues, but all your vocabulary, all the grammar points are going to be in here. So you're going to be using this in class and when you are doing your asynchronous assignments in the textbook and the workbook. Okay, so slide 2 is, how to get in touch with me and a link to our syllabus. Slide 3 is the grading policy, the proficiency rubric I use to assess you. These are descriptions of the proficiency levels. Slide 4 will be coming back to for your asynchronous work, but this is an explanation of how you're going to get the accent marks on the vowels and the tilde on the ñ and the upside down question marks. 5 and 6 are, important vocabulary for the class for communicating. Page 7 is more vocab for ¿Cómo estás? And then our very first chapter is titled Para empezar, and that is where we are starting for our first chapter, okay? At the beginning of every chapter, you're going to see links to the PDF for the chapter. So if you don't have the textbook, you're going to be clicking here to access the textbook pages, okay? Now, if you have the hardcover copy of the textbook, you don't have to use this PDF. You can just use the textbook. But this is for people who don't have the textbook yet. Okay, you're going to get the PDF to our chapter. These are PDFs for the workbook. So the workbook has two sides. There's a guided practice and there's a core practice. So if I'm telling you to do pages 1 through 3 on guided practice, you're going to click this link. Okay, that's the guided practice workbook. If I'm telling you to do pages 1 through 3 on the core practice, then you're going to do the core practice workbook. They are different. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to this link so you guys can see the textbook pages. So if I'm telling you to read page 2 and do activity 1 on page 3, this is where you're going to go. Okay, so that's what you're going to find here. This is a link. This is a student companion link, and it gives you extra practice for each chapter. The audio files that are part of the textbook, you're going to be using this web page a lot to get the audio files that go along with our textbook. Let's see. And so on slide 9, we have our alfabeto. Slide 10 is where we're starting with greetings and introductions. Okay, and tomorrow you're going to be working on slide 10 and 11. Okay, and that's it for now for the digital notebook. So make sure that you type your first and last name on the cover. So actually, let me open that up one more time. So where it says mi nombre, you're going to put your first and last name. Make sure that you watch this video, and then you're going to type a comment below about one thing you learned about our digital notebook from the video.